Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to the GM Kafuna channel. This is Mark here. And baby Elliot over here would be commenting with me today. Jasmine, Elliot, and I have a very special video recording to show you guys. It is of our Okinawa Churaumi Aquarium family trip. That is right, Elliot. We have tons of clips to show you guys, so I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I guarantee it. So it was a bright, sunny, and humid day, Saturday, July 12th, 2014. We totally lucked out with the weather here in Okinawa compared to Sasebo last week, where it was just raining all week. Kind of dreadful. That's why I didn't get any footage in Sasebo. But here in Okinawa, I got tons of footage to show you guys, starting with the Churaumi Aquarium. So let's get to it. It's beautiful, isn't it? I grew up on an island for the first 18 years of my life in American Samoa, and the next half was spent in Washington State. So you'd kind of think I would be used to all the sun and humidity. I wasn't. I guess my stay in Washington kind of made me forget how hot and humid an island could be. And that was Okinawa. While I was bitching about the heat, Jasmine and Elliot was having the time of their lives. We had so much fun here. Alright, so after a brief walk, we found the entrance to the aquarium. And the way this works here, I guess it's kind of the way the tour starts. It starts you off, you get to handle marine life found on the beach. I didn't record that because I've done that before in a previous video last year. So I'll start you off with the first fish tank that we saw. And the way it works is the ramp kind of gradually goes downwards, kind of simulates that you're diving deeper into the ocean. And the deeper you go, you know, the marine life, the sea creatures change, kind of telling you what type of sea life you find here in Okinawa at varying depths of the ocean. So let's get started. So here was my feelings when I first started the descent into the tour. First off, I saw, okay, you know, it's an aquarium. You see all the wonderful fishies, and I must admit it was pretty exciting. Like, oh wow, that's a pretty big water tank. And the fishes, they look pretty large. I don't know if this footage could justify it, but yeah, the fish looks huge. I don't know if the glass separating us from the sea creatures kind of gives the illusion that they're slightly bigger than they really are. I don't know, they just looked huge. That was my initial thoughts when I started this tour. But the further down I went on the ramp, what I discovered towards the bottom was unlike anything I expected. And you'll see that in just a moment. Now, right here during our tour, I started to get a little hungry for obvious reasons. The same effect, the glass makes these lobsters or crabs look bigger than they really are. I don't know. But yeah, I started drooling, so I had to walk away from this water tank. Now, here's the part I've been waiting to show you guys. The biggest water tank I've ever seen in my life. I didn't realize how big it was at first until I just realized myself that I was standing on the second floor. The second floor of this building. This tank is 2 stories tall, at least. Yeah, and check out, just check out those whale sharks. Huge. I'll just let it sink in a moment. It's pretty epic. I wish you guys were there. It was majestic. Now this shot over here is me right in front of the water tank, just a couple of feet away. Yeah, from this view, it kind of feels like that you're in the ocean with them, which is kind of trippy. According to some note on the side, the thickness of the acrylic window is about 60 centimeters. I think it's around 2 feet deep, so that's pretty thick, which makes sense because you don't want it to break and all those whale sharks coming at you. So after checking out the whale sharks and the manta rays and all the other sea life, literally we stood there on this watch for like half an hour. We watched a brief movie on sea life in Okinawa, pretty interesting. Afterwards we were a little hungry, so we went to this cafe nearby. The whole time while we were eating, Elliot was just making all kinds of noises because we sat right next to the fish tank while we ate. Imagine that. So he was kind of tripping out on all the various fishes that came across the tank. It was a unique experience to eat right next to these majestic sea creatures. So the couple sitting next to us across the table eventually got off, went up to leave, so we had the opportunity to sit closer to the tank right next to it. Just reach out your hand and touch that water tank, and oh my god, epic, epic, epic. Me and Jasmine, we just stood there in awe, while Elliot, of course, in the background just made all kinds of cooing noises. I think he enjoyed the trip. Video turns out okay. So at this point, we were actually ready to go home because I thought that was the end of it. So I was doing just kind of a pan and scan of the area that we exited out of the aquarium. And then I guess Jasmine noticed this another extra area, building that houses sea turtles. So we went out to check it out. So after the sea turtles, we thought we were done for that day, but once we exited, we saw a bunch of people moving to this other area, and also some employees were directing us as we were leaving, so we were like, well, what's going on? And eventually it led us to this kind of like a SeaWorld setup, big stadium, bunch of dolphins performing tricks for us. It was pretty neat, but we were so tired by then. But I got a couple of highlights for you guys to check out. So if you ever come to visit Okinawa, definitely drop by Churaumi Aquarium, Tokyo Churaumi Aquarium. Way worth the price. And yeah, and if you're still sticking around to this video, I know on YouTube, any video that's longer than 10 minutes, people usually don't, most people don't go to the end. So if you're still hanging with me at this point of the video, I really appreciate it. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to GM Kafuna. I release a video every week or so, pretty frequently actually. So I'm pretty active on my channel. So, and also just drop a message if you have any questions. I usually just hang around my YouTube channel and try to answer any questions you guys come up with. So I still got more videos to show you guys. I'm editing those between taking care of a kid and doing all these cool things here in Japan. I'll keep you guys up to date. As always, take care and peace out.